So friends, now I am with my client Mr. Rajiv Chadda and I have been involved in the interior execution work of his residence at M3m Golf State, Gurgaon. So over to you, Rajiv ji.
Thank you very much, Dheeraj. I think it has been a wonderful experience, specifically in terms of Bright getting involved in this project. But just to give an indication in terms of how when we got the position for this apartment at Golf Estate, we were really wondering that how exactly the things are going to be sorted out or will need to be completed, because we already had a design firm with us, and that's a very dear friend of ours. So that's Transform Design in New Delhi, and then they gave us a couple of options that these are the options which are available for getting the civil, electrical and the other set of the work to be completed, because obviously we needed one person who can take charge of the entire set of the activities from an end-to-end perspective. When I spoke to two or three of the options, and then we got the option from Bright, and I think Bright came out very transparently in terms of what the activities were there, as well as with very competitive overall pricing, and even in terms of the approach, and a very clear indications of the timelines which are going to be involved. So I think that was the beginning of the journey, and since then the project has been accomplished as per the timelines whatever we had agreed upon.
So sir, what is the feedback about our staff and worker who worked here?
Feedback I would say feedback about the staff, I would say that on a scale of 10, it's like 10 on 10. Because this had a lot of complex activities involved in it, and lot of on-site corrections had to be done, and the best part about the staff was that everybody listened with an attitude that yes, this can be done. With a perspective that you tell us your requirements and we will try and make those changes incorporated, even though it was not part of the original design, but still a last minute change was very well accepted by the team. I think that is the biggest thing, because you tend to get to see some of the things when you're on site. Some things looks very different on the paper, whereas on the site it looks very different. So that's where the staff, which were whether it's the electrical staff or the civil staff or the overall project in charge, they were all very receptive in terms of what the options are, what the suggestions are, and they were happily executed all those changes.
So friends, I am also very grateful to Mr. Rajiv Chadda ji, who has given me this opportunity to do his interior work, and at the same time very grateful to Mr. Ashmit Alag of Transform Design, who designed this entire house. Thank you friends, thank you.